Do you have a route on your way home from work?
Not on my way home from work, but there's a route between two parks, like right down the street from me.
Oh, not bad.
So like it's very accessible. I just have to do it.
Do you have to walk it?
No.
Oh, okay. No.
You crazy? You crazy?
In my life, man. You're tuned into the GOCast podcast, your one-stop shop for updates, news, tips, and community in the world of Pokemon Go. Thank you for listening. Keldeo fans are resolute. Its final form and shiny are finally here.
December Community Day is right around the corner. What Pokemon did you miss this year?
And more on this episode of GOCast. Hello and welcome to the GOCast podcast, episode 347. It's November 15th, a Saturday morning. I'm your host, Chris, and as always, I'm joined by my co-host, Kyle.
Hiya.
Hey, Kyle, how you doing?
I'm tired.
Oh,
I know it's Saturday at 11 a.m., but I'm tired.
Saturday's your day off, man. What are you doing? Why are you so tired?
I slept for 10 hours, so...
Oh, my God.
That's probably why I'm tired.
Yeah. What were you doing again? You were telling me all about it. You were doing something.
Oh, no, yesterday it just was holdover from Thursday being really bad.
Oh,
that's it.
Yeah.
There's nothing special, unfortunately.
and listeners of the show will know what he's alluding to. If you go to Starbucks. Well, I'm glad that we still have you here. I'm glad to still have a co-host. That's great. Thursday was a bit touch and go for both of us. We didn't record on that day. So we're here now, both looking at our phones going, oh yeah, wild area is happening right now. But we're going to record the podcast. I'm going to do my best to turn my phone over and leave it there for now. So we can talk about Pokemon Go and then go out and play our event afterwards. Well, maybe not. Maybe for me tomorrow. We'll see. But we've got some goals to cover. We do actually have some news, such as save the dates for next season, some details about December Community Day, and of course, Keldeo finally getting its Resolute form and its shiny release in an event that we'll also cover in the news, among lots of other things. We have lots of emails, several voicemails to go through, because last week we didn't, because I was a little under the weather still, so we cut a little short. So again, sorry for that. We're going to try to make up for lost time and some ground today. So first and foremost, though, let's talk about our goals we set for ourselves last week. Mr. Kyle, you actually set some pretty good goals here. Level 71.
I did do that.
Congratulations. Welcome to the echelon of or the 70s, I suppose, not the upper 70s. 250K experience.
I did do that.
Nice. Hey, why did I want to say 250K 1,000 experience? Why?
I don't know what to tell you there.
Have you ever done that?
No.
You're better than me. Finish collection challenge, Enchanted Hollow.
I did do that. So,
question for you.
Yes.
For the Rattata.
Yes.
Did you catch an Alolan Rattata? Do you know?
I don't remember.
Okay, so on the collection challenge, because I also finished mine, spoilers, I did one of my goals. I did it, right? And the collection challenge showed a Cantonian Rattata, a little purple guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I've seen all these other spawns in the wild. I haven't seen this. Maybe it's on Incense or the Mossy Lure, surely, something like that. And I was like, yeah, I wonder if I catch one of these Alolan Rattata, if it's going to count. And by thunder, if it didn't count. Very strange. I don't think there's a lot of inconsistencies across collection challenges that I don't really care for. I'm starting to develop quite an opinion on collection challenges.
I probably also caught an Alolan Rattata, but
okay.
I don't remember because I think I just played and then I looked at my collection. I was like, oh, I only need like I don't even remember the Pokemon that it needed, but I only need like one more of these. I guess I'll have to go find it because it's not spawning where I'm playing.
Yep.
So
yeah, but it wasn't too bad. It was an easier collection challenge.
Yeah,
all things considered.
It was a very easy collection challenge.
Yeah. So I was literally driving around yesterday doing some errands, and I was finishing up that collection challenge in between the errands and stuff like that. And I was like, I think I've about had it. I'm like really upset with how inconsistent these are. Like I was just saying, like I know this is a catch focused one, but I feel like it should really just be acquisition of any way, right? And this should apply for all collection challenges. The evolution focused one, the trade focused ones, and the catching focused ones. They should all be about if you get the Pokemon any way you get. And I think the suggested way to do it should be by event design, right? So if you want this to be a catch focused one, make them all in the wild, easily catchable, accessible. There you go. If you want it to be a trading focus, make it Pokemon that you have to trade in order to evolve. But if I trade somebody to get that Pokemon because I don't have its lower level evolution or whatever, right? And I just get an Alakazam from somebody instead of a Kadabra and then evolve it myself, that should count in my mind. Trading is so quintessential to Pokemon that I feel like if there are some people that won't have the spawns, there are some people that won't have the time to do these things, and it would still be within the purview of the game and intended gameplay to a degree to be like, it's the last day of this collection challenges. I haven't had time to play. I have 20 minutes to do this. My buddy's here. The only thing I'm missing is this one Pokemon. I can't leave work. I'm on lunch right now or whatever, and I can't leave the campus. Can you trade me this Rattata that I'm missing from this collection challenge? And that should count.
I don't agree.
Why?
The purpose of the collection challenge is a concept, to me at least. Obviously, I can't speak for how Niantic is designing their stuff. Is that it is very specifically made to encourage and reward, however small, you for playing the game during that event.
Yeah.
Like that's its expressed purpose. And if you allow people to gamify something that's already been gamified, you're kind of removing what actually makes it what it is.
I suppose, but like the collection challenge goes away after the event ends, so we'd still be playing within the event, talking with the trainer who has done the event, and engaging with their game systems in order to make it happen.
But you're not playing during the event, which is what they want. They want you to go out. They don't want you to, for example, not hatch an egg or not do a raid. Yeah. You know, I could see if it was a catch challenge, they let you trade it, maybe. But that's such a very specific restriction because they could not let you do it if it was a hatch, evolution, or raid or rocket collection challenge. Because anything that you can do to bypass those just removes the system from the game because nobody wants to do it.
Well, rockets you can't trade for, so you still have to do that at the very least. Well, no, but I agree with the
last few that have been in rockets don't specify shadow. They just were a Pokemon that were only available from a rocket during the event.
Yeah. So I see what you're saying. So, but yeah, in the context of that situation, then it would be that you only can do that, but it doesn't say that. So if a regular star you had been out, that would have counted hypothetically.
And it did. There were some people who had like local spawns that weren't seasonal.
They're on the beach or whatever. Yeah, sure.
And so like, I don't think, while it is frustrating, especially on more limiting collection challenges, if you allow that to happen, you basically just kind of remove the system from the game because everybody who has any access to anybody who plays the game will just do that day one, not last day. And then it doesn't matter.
What if it only unlocked to let you get it through the other avenues of acquisition on the last day?
It feels like unnecessary catch up. Like if you didn't,
I guess.
If you care enough about your collection medal to do it, you would have done it.
I was just thinking about like how it's crazy. This whole thought process was symptomatic of me thinking about in general the state of the game because we've been talking about the same problems for it'll be 10 years next year.
Oh God.
You know, role players, accessibility, yada yada, type of gameplay, able to play during times of the day, all these sorts of things, right? And I just feel like we have had lots of really good reasons to ask for or encourage Niantic to make a change for the better for accessibility and other things like that, that would kind of step on the toes of their game design. And I do feel like this one doesn't do that. Personally, I know you're saying that it does, and we kind of disagree on that fundamental level, but I don't know.
I think that there's some flaws in collection challenges, specifically when there are egg collection challenges and rocket collection challenges, because you can get bad luck on rockets.
Yes, I know.
I think those two in particular are just poorly designed.
Yeah.
But I don't think that there's a proper solution that doesn't nullify other ones that are fine. Like, we have a collection challenge right now for the wild area. It's fine. You know, there's nothing wrong with it. It's going to be what you're going to do. If you play, you will finish it. And that's what a collection challenge should always be. If you play, you can not finish an egg challenge, and you can not finish a rocket challenge. And those are where I think the designs fall apart.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like the solutions for some of these problems are in the game already now, and collection challenge is something I actually kind of care about a little bit. So I was thinking about it. Big think. I was mostly like, wow, this is so much easier than the other ones were the last couple of times that I was really complaining about it, you know. But anyway, we were in the middle of our goals before this tangent. Sorry about that. So you did 3 out of 3. Good for you, Mr. Kyle. We love that. Congratulations. For myself, I wanted to start my routes for my level 72. I didn't do that. I will start that probably tomorrow at the park when I go out to play for Wild Area. Collection Challenge. I did that. We just talked about it. And Spied Ops. Thank you, Kyle, for reminding me that I could just do it before the show. That's done. 2 out of 3. So I still lose, but it was going to be 1 out of 3. But we made it happen. Okay. We have news, like I said at the beginning, to talk about. So let's just get to it, huh? There's quite a bit to talk about. Yo, what up? It's the news. This first thing is actually kind of a misnomer, I'll be honest with you. We're not going to spend too much time on it because it's just a list of dates. Save the dates for next season's Community Days. Trainers, we're excited to share the dates for next season's Community Days. Oh, who would have guessed from that title? Saturday and Sunday, November 6th and 7th. Sunday, January 4th, which is a Community Day Classic. Sunday, January 18th. And Sunday, February 1st. They're all Sundays, except for the one Saturday during December Community Day. Sorry, Kyle. But at least you can do December Community Day, right?
I mean, sure.
You didn't miss anything this year, really.
I mean, I got one Solosis. I did miss something else. I don't remember what it was, though, right now.
I have plenty of extras for you, I'm sure.
Yeah, like
name the Community Day, you know?
I didn't get a Vanillite.
Did we have a Vanillite Community Day?
We did. I'm looking at the art for this to remind myself. I didn't get a Vanillite. I didn't get a Flabébé.
Oh, we did have a Vanillite. I did that. I've got Flabébés for you.
That's the only ones I did not get a shiny of, I believe, or already had one. I already had Shellman and Carablast. I didn't play those days. But...
Okay. All right. Well, sorry about that. Sorry, Sunday crew. Sorry. Saturday crew. Community Days aren't the only events on the horizon for the coming season. There are other fun in-game events on the ways. Their dates are as follows. Sunday, December 14th is a Max Battle Day. Saturday, December 20th is a Research Day. Saturday, January 10th is a Raid Day. Saturday, January 24th is a Shadow Raid Day. Saturday, January 31st and Sunday, February 1st is a Max Battle Weekend. Saturday, February 7th is a Catch Mastery Day. Saturday, February 14th, Valentine's Day, will be a Raid Day. And Sunday, February 15th will be a Max Battle Day. Perfect. That's it. Nothing else to talk about, unfortunately. We could hem and haw and maybe predict who we think will be on these raid days and shadow raid days, but we don't know what the next season is going to be, so it'll be really unfounded.
Yeah.
Super unfounded. I think that's pretty much just it. Yeah.
Yep,
Anything else to say other than complaining about the Sundays?
I'm annoyed that a bunch of the community days are on Sunday, but that's about it.
At least you can make every raid day and research day, though, pretty much.
Oh, boy. I don't ever do raid days, but I will totally do research days. I like those.
Research days are really fun. We've been on record saying that's some of the best events they have. But But why not a raid day? Is there a particular Pokemon that would get you to do it?
It has to be a particular Pokemon. I can't name one right now, but I can tell you when it is if I won't do it. Like, I didn't do Mega Rayquaza. I don't need it. I've done so much. It's just absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah.
I don't need to spend more money on that.
I gotta say, man, this week I have never been more disappointed with people. Ever.
Why?
I received upwards of 10 to 15 Shadow Ho-Oh invites. Not a single Shadow Lugia. Not a single one. I didn't see one invite. I was very busy this week. I probably could have gone on, made it happen myself, but I just didn't do it. I am upset. I am disappointed. I really am. Not that I really needed to do them, I suppose, but I was just like, really, guys? Like, no Lugia love? What are we doing? You know? Why are we here? Do you guys not see Pokemon 2000? That movie was awesome. Come on. All right. Let's move on to the next piece of news, which is December Community Day 2025, which we were just talking about. So this is going to be Saturday, December 6th, and Sunday, December 7th, from 2 to 5 p.m. local time. There's going to be a bunch of featured Pokemon. A different set of featured Pokemon will be featured every day, Saturday and Sunday, from 2 to 5 p.m. local time each time, right? Obviously, that's when the event is. The Pokemon that appear during this time will have the same chance of appearing as a shiny Pokemon as those that appear during their original community days. Outside of these times, any of the featured Pokemon may appear from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. local time on either Saturday or Sunday. So these are the Pokemon for Saturday: Carablast, Shelmet, Vanillite, Sprigatito, Fuecoco, and Palmy. And the Pokemon for Sunday, December 7th, will be Solosis, your appropriate regional Flabebe. So they still didn't do that, unfortunately. Piki-Pecking, which we haven't had yet, but we'll get it, and then we'll get it again in short order. Jangmo, Rookie D, and Quaxley. So there's that. Also, White and Orange Flabebe might be around, yada yada. We already know this. For the last 10 minutes of each hour between 2 and 5 p.m. local time, trainers can catch an opportunity to encounter these Pokemon. What a funny sentence they wrote. Trainers can catch an opportunity to encounter these Pokemon.
Poor choice of words.
Yeah, it's technically correct, but it's spiritually off base.
You can't say catch in the context of Pokemon and not mean it.
Yeah,
and that's not what they mean. They don't mean that kind of catch. Doesn't work.
It's like if they were to say, like when they introduced Mega Evolution, be like, get ready for the next evolution of evolution. You're like, no, no thanks. Anyway. Last 10 minutes of each hour from 2 to 5 p.m. local time, you can see Machop, Eevee, Totodile, and Ralts there. So cool. Featured attacks. If they had one, they will have one again, and they all had one. So there you go. Event bonuses, a bunch of Eevee related stuff like limited time evolution requirements. It'll be much easier to evolve your Eevees into things. Same thing with your Floette into your Florges and your Pawmo into your Pawmot. Otherwise, you're going to get like a lesser version of all the bonuses at the same time. So 2 times XP for catching, 2 times Stardust for catching, half distance for hatching, 2 times candy, and then the usual stuff, right? So trades are cheaper, yada, yada. 1 additional special trade. And 2 times chance to get rare candy, Candy XL if you're above level 31 and all that good stuff. And the special research, it'll be $4.99 US. You can complete the special research tasks to receive the following encounters with the featured Pokemon: 1 Elite Charge TM, 1 Elite Fast TM, 1 Rocket Radar, and more. And then there's more stuff, I guess. Cool. There's field research, collection challenges, because it's going to be a chance to buy the ticket in the web store. And the bonus this time is going to be 1 premium battle pass, the best one. And then they have a list of all of the featured attacks. We have covered all of these in the past, so we will not take the time to do so right now. If you would like to review this list, that you can make a very detailed list of things you might have missed if you started playing in the middle of the year this year. First of all, welcome, trainer. Happy to have you here. Welcome to the best mobile game ever. And you can take a look at this list through the link in our show notes. We put that there every single time. But if you're interested in what it does include, it involves like, hey, if you're going to evolve into this Pokemon, here's what it's going to get. So it has all the Eevee stuff. It's got Machamp, Alligator, Vanilluxe, Escavalier. It's got everybody. So just go reference that list. And that's pretty much it for this event. So, so Kyle, thoughts, December Community Day?
It's standard. It's fine. It is not like the last few, though.
No, how so, though?
There is no previous year's Community Day Pokemon connected at all. Last year, I believe we had 2023 Pokemon in eggs and 2022 Pokemon in raids.
Mm-hmm. Correct.
So, and there's none of that. There's nothing. There's no reference of any Pokemon from past years except this year.
I'm okay with this.
Which
personally.
I think is the first time that's happened since 2018.
Yep.
I'm not opposed to it. It's not a negative necessarily for me, but I know it's a negative for some people. Like, what's the harm in them being in eggs?
No, I mean nothing.
So, yeah, like
they might have just gotten feedback that it was a bit overwhelming or something.
Yeah.
And it was.
Like I'm not making us think about it, but you have hatch distance, but no real reason to hatch eggs type of thing,
I suppose so. Unless,
for example,
you're just like me and you're just like, great, that means I'm just going to hatch eggs, whatever's in them is in them,
Yeah. Well, like, it just is different. Worth noting. That's all.
Yeah.
And I gotta say, man, I don't know. This is a bias, not too negative. This last year of Community Days is weak.
Yeah, it was kind of a downer of a year. Yeah.
You have 3 starters, which par for the course. Cool. And you have your pseudo, which again, you do every year. And that's it. Like the other 7 options are so, I've used this word twice in the last week, anemic.
Yeah, but I mean, there were some good ones.
Were there?
Yeah, Corviknight, sick.
It's fine, but they released the shiny right before it anyways.
Whatever.
So like,
it's neither here nor there.
It's just whatever.
Solosis was an interesting one. I was really personally here for Shelmet.
Of course you were. We know that. But again, those shinies have been around forever.
Yeah.
And have been boosted and featured in major events. So like, at least, Solosis had not been. So like, it stands out.
Yeah, it did sort of feel like a lot of the resources kind of went towards like, it's a more new feature heavy year and less new Pokemon heavy year. You know what I mean? So maybe next season will be different. And then that'll be telling for the rest of the year. We're hoping. So anyway, yeah, I don't really have anything else interesting to add outside of what Kyle has already commented on. Yeah, this does seem like a little bit more of I'm going to use the word focused, a more focused December Community Day this year, which to me, fine. This is cool. As somebody who really has not missed a Community Day, even when I planned on it, looking at you, Flabebe. These never really appeal too much to me. This is like a Christmas gift from Niantic to me. And I started feeling this way last year. It's like, I don't have to worry about this. I don't have to think about it. I don't have to play it. I'm good. I'm done, But now that I'm not max level anymore and I have to do these tasks, it is kind of I am a little bit more encouraged to go out and play. Mm-hmm. I'm having a hard time motivating myself to play right now. So I kind of have to take any opportunity that
it's that time of year
it is
where the weather makes it not fun, but also super busy with everything else going on.
Yeah. I was talking with my sister yesterday. It was her birthday. Happy birthday. And I was driving her and we were going to dinner. And I was like talking about this. I was feeling like really burnt out. I was like, oh man, wasn't it December, January last year when Kyle and I both had a really big burnout period?
Yeah.
And then GoTour fixed me.
Yes.
So we both got to go this year.
Yes. Give us the information.
I know. Honestly, we need to book our flights and get our Airbnb
in here. No, not actually related, but I am almost positive that within the next week or so we will have information, and
Yeah.
they're just waiting for Wild Area to be over.
Oh, 100%. That's pretty typical. Yeah.
So
What I'm hoping is they release the Go Tour stuff and then they confirm GoFest locations.
yeah, that'd be great.
Because while Kyle and I don't have to fly, we're probably still going to get a hotel room.
Yeah. I'm not driving. Well, Chris definitely not, but I'm
No.
not driving into the city. So
Oh no, I mean you're a train ride, which isn't super bad.
Yeah,
but it's a
still-
lot of time and you're tired and like, where am I going to put the goodie bags and stuff?
and also like you means you actually have to leave at a reasonable time. You can't stay out until 10 or 11.
Yeah,
at
and
night.
I'm not interested in doing that. That ain't me. that ain't me. It has been the past couple of months, let me tell you. I've been going to bed at like 10:30, which if you know anything about my sleeping habits, that's real
really
good.
I mean, I know I had to open, but I went to bed at 7:45 on Wednesday, which
Whoa.
was crazy.
Oh
Usually I go
my
to bed at
God.
like 9.
Wow,
So
7:45. Whoa, holy
I couldn't
moly.
stay awake.
I'm gonna
Couldn't
need to
stay
find a
awake.
younger co-host.
My coworkers invited me to go to a movie on Wednesday night, and I'm like, I'm opening, and they're like, so what? And I'm like, the movie's at 7. What's wrong with you?
What was the movie?
They're going to see the Chainsaw Man movie again.
Oh, I want to see that. I haven't seen it yet. I've
heard
been
it's
in
pretty good.
I've been in the theater twice the past 2 weeks.
Oh wow.
I saw what did I see 2 weeks ago? Oh, I saw the new Predator movie.
Oh, is it good?
It is really good.
I've heard it's very good.
It was really good. I was so happy.
Did you see Prey?
Yeah, I saw Prey. It was okay.
Okay. I was just curious because I haven't seen a Predator movie since like Predators.
No, it was
So-
okay. It was okay. You know, like Predators was like very like it was a little campy, but it was like self-serious. And like
Mhm.
AVP was like, no, we're going full on. This is schlocky, kind of ridiculous, funny, right?
Yeah.
This is like if they turned it into like a buddy cop superhero movie almost.
Yeah, I heard that, and I am. If anyone who knows me, buddy cop is like one of my favorite movie genres of all time.
You will
I
love this
buddy
movie.
cop.
You'll love it. It's great. And it's PG-13.
And-
Which is funny. It's funny how they do this because it's PG-13 for one thing in the listing. It's intense sci-fi violence, right? And it's because the only things in the movie are humanoid androids and the Yautja, which is what the predator alien race is, right? And so there is tons of combat. There's alien blood. There's android quote unquote guts and stuff, right? But it's PG-13, so it's like whatever.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That's so weird.
I was sitting there like, I think this defeats the purpose of the rating system a little bit. Very good. But the other one was Tron. I saw Tron the other day. What? How dare you?
You're talking about
Tron Ares.
Ares.
Yeah,
You are in an extreme minority. my
that's fine.
friend.
I don't mind.
Keep Jared Leto away from every franchise that I like.
I thought he
please.
was fine.
Oh my gosh.
I thought he was fine. I'm not here today on this podcast to tell you that is a good movie. I'm here to tell you that I had a really good time watching that movie.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
I went at 1:40 p.m. in the afternoon. I was the only person in that theater, I swear to God.
Sounds like a dream.
Yeah,
All right.
kinda was. Oh,
Let's
sorry,
talk
Pokemon
about
Go.
Caldeo.
Yeah. Okay. This is the episode of Tangents. Can you tell we haven't really talked because last week didn't really count? Okay. Well, our last piece of news here is this Caldeo event. It's called Final Justice. R.I.P. Little Justice, I guess, or Big Justice. Finish off Tales of Transformation with the Final Justice event, Caldeo's Resolute Form, and Caldeo's Shiny Debut. Final Justice is going to be from Tuesday, November 25th at 10 a.m. to Sunday, November 30th at 8 p.m. local time. It's going to debut Resolute Form, Caldeo, the cult Pokemon. The last part of the seasonal special research story will be unlocked at the beginning of this event, where you can use 50 Caldeo candy to change Caldeo's form. Resolute Form Caldeo will also learn this charged attack Secret Sword. Secret Sword in trainer battles has 70 power, and in Gym Raids has 120. Holy moly. I guess they pretty much just didn't want this Pokemon to be PvP relevant.
Yeah, but I mean, it could have an energy difference, so like it still
Maybe.
matters.
Maybe it does. Yeah. Shiny Keldeo makes its Pokemon Go debut. So for the first time in Pokemon Go, trainers will be able to encounter Shiny Keldeo. A ticket for Masterwork research that leads to an encounter with Shiny Keldeo will be made available to purchase globally at the start of the Final Justice event for $7.99. Yep. It's going to take a long time. It's a Masterwork research, so don't expect to do it in a weekend. It's probably time gated in several places. So just a heads up. There's going to be event bonuses. Receive up to 2 free raid passes from spinning gym photo discs during the event. That's actually pretty sick. Wild encounters. There's going to be Hitmonlee, Hitmonchan, Hitmontop, and more. You might even encounter Hisuian, Sneasel, and Crabrawler. Like what, Niantic? You'll also have an increased chance of encountering shiny Hitmons. So Lee, Chan, and Top. In raids, 1-star raids will feature Machop, Timber, and Pancham. 3-star raids will feature Galarian, Farfetch, Throw, and Sawk. Field research task encounters will give you encounters with the Galarian, Farfetch, Hisuian, Lilligant, Throw, and Sawk. There will be event-themed collection challenges. And then in the web store, if you buy the ticket, Ponytails, Masterwork, Research, Ponytails, $7.99, and your bonus is a premium battle pass and a star piece.
Oh, wow.
Okay, that's actually pretty good. So what do we think, Kyle?
It's fine. Like, what is there to really say? We're gonna finish the season, and it's fine. It's nice that Keldeo was involved and that we finally have the second form.
It's nice that Keldeo was involved. Like it's
in the in the season. Like it's like sure people got him. You can complete your decks with him.
Finally.
Well, sort of. And I mentioned at the top of the show before we recorded, there is something extremely ironic, though, that Keldeo was missing for 2 or 3 years, except for being able to buy it once. And then at the end of the season, the season ends with a Masterwork research to buy shiny Keldeo. And I know that's the way that the system has always worked at this point, but it's still just a little bit funny that that's how it ends.
It's just poetic.
Yeah,
it just is.
I'm not complaining because there was no other way to do it necessarily, but I have to call it out because it is funny.
It is hysterical.
The wild spawns, the raids, the field, it just exists. They're fighting types. None of them are particularly compelling fighting types.
No.
Sawk and Throw are regional. So cool. That's good, but that's about it. They're featured a lot, so
that's it. I mean, Hisuian Lilligant in field research task encounters.
Yeah.
Galarian Farfetch in 3-star raids and in field research task encounters. That's pretty cool.
That happens though. Like that's not that uncommon.
Pancham in 1-star raids.
That's the negative.
You think so?
Yeah.
Put it in the wild. What are you doing?
Yeah, it's been in the wild and it's been in eggs for so long.
Yeah, it has been. It has been. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm still like, oh man, they put Shinx in the wild. You know, part of me is a little still like
7 years later.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I mean, this is cool. I wish I could be more enthusiastic about this, but it's just been such a long time coming that it's like, okay, yeah, this makes sense. This tracks. This will finally close this chapter. We can move on from Keldeo, and we're all going to get our shinies. We're going to get our forms. We can stop talking about this Pokemon, and we can move on. You know, D'Artagnan. Okay. I think that's it for the news, Kyle. We did it. Wow. Which means we're going to take a quick little break here. When we come back, it's going to be PokéPoll.
And we're back with last week's PokéPoll, which was, with all the new Mega Evolutions in Pokemon Legends ZA, which would you like to see first in Pokemon Go and why? First response from Sarah Amanda said, my friend Malamar. Reason? Because Malamar is my friend.
So
Sarah
you
Amanda,
think?
Blink twice if you need help. I do like Mega Malamar's design, though.
Yeah, that's cool. So. He just said my friend.
Next one's from Lemurio, and they said, okay, first new Mega has to be Mega Drampa because it is so cool. And not to spoil ZA, but when you see it first in-game, it's a total surprise in a good way. So there's a delight factor that can capture hearts and wallets, but they can leave Mega Clefable in the wild zone of Lumiose. Oh, look, now it's fatter, and it gets a beret? Wait, that's part of its fat? I love a chubby Pokemon, but the role of Chub Beret doesn't make Clefable any more of the mystical moon fairy that I wanted to see.
You might not like it, but that's what peak mystical moon fairy looks like.
I kind of, but like, low-key, I feel that way about Clefable in general. Like, Clefairy is a great representation of like that, the mystery that kind of surrounded the Mount Moon and stuff like that. And
Plus,
Clefable
it's star-shaped, like perfectly star-shaped.
Yeah, and like Clefable just does not carry the same energy as
Yeah, no,
did.
it's like it like Clefairy like lived in Europe and then moved to America in its like early 20s and then gained like 100 pounds.
Yeah, exactly. It loses the mystique
Yeah.
that it had. Okay. Anyways, next one's from Weeg, and they said, dearest Chris and Kyle, show some dang respect to Mega Starmie. I love that.
Nope.
This delightfully creepy design is perfect.
Nope.
It's the mysterious Pokemon, and its dex entry states its movements have become more human-like. Whether it's simply trying to communicate or wants to supplant humanity is unclear. Look, I'm not saying the idea is bad.
I am.
But I am saying the execution is truly, truly awful. And I think a long-armed Starmie or long-legged Starmie could have worked. But boy, the one we got was not it. And I am a big Starmie fan. So, yeah.
I want to be on record saying that I think the concept is bad.
Okay. That's fair. You can be on record. I'm not going to fight anybody because it's a tough one. This is not one I like.
Yeah. I wouldn't take this case. That's for sure.
but man, does it look bad in game. My girlfriend is also very upset about how Mega Starmie looks.
Good. Okay, good. We have quorum. Quorum.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Yes. Sorry, you're outvoted by 3.
I'm so sorry. There is more to the response I didn't even notice because of our formatting. They said, my delightful starfish just wants to chit-chat with us or wipe out humanity. Either way, it's perfect, and I need it in Pokemon Go. Shiny vibes to all, except people who hate Mega Starmie. Weeg.
Sorry, too bad.
It's okay. We'll take it.
We'll get our shinies anyway. It's okay. It'll be fine.
Brute force.
Yeah. Of course.
Next one is from Super Rare Candy. They said, Mega Hawlucha. Not only does it have a really cool design, but I also don't have a Hawlucha since it is region locked. And that's why it will be the last one we get.
Mm-hmm. Probably. Actually,
Probably
honestly.
we'll see it for 2 more events as a feature, and then they'll make the Mega.
Yeah, I agree.
All right, last one's from Maxitron. They said, we need Mega Zygarde for Kalos Tour. Some theory crafting I saw recently explained its Jigsaw-style lore in a way that shows it's been learning from different regions since X and Y up until Legends ZA. This explains why it can now Mega Evolve and why its signature move is like Ultra Necrozma's Z move, and that it's big and ignores type resistance. Anyway, I need my Zygarde to smack some relevance in the Palkios in Master League. So many things got stronger this season, but Zygarde fell behind. It needs its multi-regional training montage.
Oh, that would be sick.
All right.
I'd watch that YouTube video.
What?
Oh, God.
Is the reward for Mega Zygarde raids?
Clout.
No. Like, do you get Zygarde cells?
No, you probably get energy.
Just energy, nothing else, no catch. It just disappears at the end.
No, I think maybe it'll have you catch, and then maybe it'll give you some cells instead of the Pokemon.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing to overcome with this, and why we probably won't see it for Kalos Tour because that's coming up real soon.
Yeah,
potentially.
Yeah.
Is that problem? How do you navigate it? Because you have a twofold problem. One, if you don't give cells, the entire feature is worthless to probably 90% of the player base.
Yeah.
Because you need a complete Zygarde, I'm assuming, to Mega Evolve.
Probably. It'd be weird if you didn't.
I don't actually know, but that's my assumption.
Yeah, it's got to give you cells then, man. It's got to.
And on 2, if it gives you cells, then suddenly, what's the point of routes? You know?
Well,
Look, when Mega Zygarde comes out, if it gives cells, it will be the death of routes, or routes will have to be revitalized somehow.
I think they'll just put something else in routes, maybe, or the raids will be limited to one weekend, and then you can still get your mega energy from walking it or whatever. But in order to get to your complete form, because you didn't do enough, you need to do your routes to finish it, stuff like that.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I've done 5 routes in the last week, and I'm just like, I could not do this to get Zygarde. I could not do it.
Unfortunately, now you have to do 13 instead of 7, though.
Yeah.
So you're gonna restart today?
I did last night on my way home from work. So I'm at 1. Today will be day 2.
Do you have a route on your way home from work?
Not on my way home from work, but there's a route between 2 parks, like right down the street from me.
Oh, not bad.
So like it's very accessible. I just have to do it.
Did you walk it?
No.
Oh, okay. No.
You crazy? You crazy?
In my life, man.
It's also a terrible route to walk. You would encounter nothing. If you go by the standards of routes, it is truly awful.
Oh, it's fine. They're not checking that. That's fine. That's hysterical.
Okay. Anyways, for this week's PokéPoll we have, if you had to remove one generation from Pokemon Go, which would it be and why? Oh boy. I have to say Gen 5.
Really?
It's got a bunch of Pokemon that I would kind of like to never see again. Even though it has some good Pokemon, every generation has good Pokemon.
Genesect.
Yeah, sorry, but like
you're killing me, dude.
I don't know what to tell you. It also has Chandelure, but still. If I were to go, every generation has at least one banger of a ghost type, so I can't just so.
Yeah, and I understand.
It's Gen 5, and I know Gen 5 catches a lot of hate, but sometimes it's justified.
I'm having a hard time deciding here personally. Because I was also going to say 5, but while you were talking about it, I pulled up 5 and I saw Genesect, and now I can't do it.
You know what, though? Like, as much as this hurts me, I think my second answer is probably... No, I can't say. I was going to say Gen 3, but the legendaries are too good, and they hold the entire region for me. Like, I love Gen 3 as a game, but the Dex itself is kind of mid.
I want to say, every single time I think I have an answer, I scroll through this list of the generation. I'm like, no, I can't do this.
It's biting a bullet. Like, you have to say, all right, this has something I really like, but yeah.
I think what I'm going to do, you know what? I think it might be Generation 7.
7. Okay.
Yeah, Generation 7, which is unfortunate because it's Alola.
Mm-hmm.
And it has some of the best starters in the game. And it's got Toucannon, it's got Vikavolt, it's got Rockruff.
But it's got the Ultra Beasts, and it's got Lunala.
I think, and it's got Trampa. Oh, no. This is really hard. This is so much harder than I thought it was going to be. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, I'm going to change my answer to 4, Generation 4.
Gen 4, okay.
Gen 4, bye-bye Turtwig. Bye-bye Bidoof. Sorry, guys. Bye, Gibble. Oh, God, this is terrible. Yen Mega.
With Gibble, and also, I almost said 4, but it has Giratina, and
Giratina is goated.
So
but it's got the Lake Spirits, and I'm good with those. I'm good with those going bye-bye. So that's fine. Yeah, I would do the Reggies, too, but that's Generation 2, and I ain't not touching that.
What?
No way. Or Gen 3.
What?
Gen 3. Sorry.
Yeah, Gen 3.
I'm also not touching Gen 3. I love Gen 3. Okay. Dear listener, if you would answer to this week's PokéPoll question, which is really difficult, if you had to remove one generation from Pokemon Go, which would it be and why? You can answer that question when we post it on our socials, which is at GOCast Podcast on Threads and X. We're on Instagram, but I won't post the question there, but you can still follow us if you want. If you are a patron of ours and therefore in our patron exclusive Discord, you can also answer this question when it's posted in the PokéPoll specific channel. If you'd like to send us an email, you can to mail@gocastpodcast.com or send us a voicemail to the number 262-586-7717 or email me a voice file and I'll figure it out. I'd actually do that for 3 voicemails this week. What am I missing, Kyle? I think that's pretty much it for
Yeah.
PokéPoll. Yeah. All right, cool. Great. And that's it for PokéPoll, which means that we are somewhere else in this episode. I haven't the slightest. Kyle, what's going on?
It's time for emails.
Oh, that's true. And a handful of voicemails. We're going to play some voicemails for you here. We've got 3, like I said. This first one's from Kevin Red Bull.
Hey, Chris and Kyle. It's Kevin Red Bull here. I know it's been a long time. Things have happened in life.
Oh, God.
Pokemon's still Pokemoning, but for a couple of months I had 24/7 migraines that I was kind of living with.
Oh.
Went to the doctors, had some tests done. Turns out I had a tumor in my head.
Oh, my
and
God.
A cyst around it the size of a mandarin orange. I got surgery. I got brain surgery. I had it removed. I am out of work right now, waiting for my physical therapy to start.
Uh-huh.
Everything is good. I have a genetic disease, learning more about myself every day. I just wanted to give you guys an update because I haven't been able to listen to podcasts. I just haven't had time, just been focused on recovery, but I've been walking and playing Pokemon as part of my recovery because with what I had going on, I had such a balance problem that it got to the point where I couldn't stand on my own, let alone walk. So I am doing better now. Things are going good. The tumor was benign.
Good.
So things are good.
Good.
Excuse me for getting a little choked up. But I figured I should give you guys a call because you guys have been such a pivotal part of my life since 2020 when I started listening. And I've been playing Pokemon ever since I got out of the hospital as part of my recovery. I'm going to hit level 72 today.
Nice.
Wild area this weekend, and I hope to hit level 73. So I'm doing good. I just wanted to keep you guys updated, because life has been pretty crazy for the last couple of months. I'm doing great ever since the surgery and the migraines have gone away. I think that about covers it. So don't feel too bad for me. The worst is out of the way. Now I'm just in the road to recovery and new medical journey of discovering more about myself. So I hope you guys are doing great. I haven't been following the show. I hope you forgive me. Love
of course.
You guys.
Yeah.
Hope you guys will have a great day. Shiny vibes. Kevin Red Bull.
Wow. Okay. Well, that'll teach me to not screen the voicemails before I put them on the show. I had no idea that was going to be so heavy, but I also had no idea that it was going to turn out so well.
Yeah.
That's
I'm really glad to hear that stuff is going better.
Yeah, that's horrible news followed up by excellent news. I'm going to speak for both of us. We're both very happy to hear that it all worked out. My father had a smaller thing next to his ear, and it wasn't quite in his brain, but it was close enough to the brain that they also counted it as brain surgery, and it was dealing with his balance and stuff. And what you described sounds so much more severe. And he has such difficulty, so I can only imagine. But good on you for keeping your head on straight and your eyes forward or on your phone while you're walking forward, I suppose. And it is really great to hear from you, and we hope that we get to see you at another event soon. Not in New York, but hopefully an event again soon.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. Great to hear from you, Kevin. Thank you so much for writing in and giving us an update. Okay, we have another voicemail. This is from a mystery person because I didn't say their name, so sorry about that.
Yeah, I love the podcast. I had a great question you could use on your show, and that is, what Pokemon most matches your personality and why? And for me, it would definitely be Wobbuffet, because I'm constantly talking, and I'm a teacher, and that's what my students always call me, Wobbuffet or Chatot. All right, thank you so much. And I'd also love to ask you what your personal opinion is of my all-time favorite Pokemon, which is the Viper. I think it's got a great design, the best design of any Pokemon, but it's garbage in PvP. Thanks so much, guys.
Okay, well, first and foremost, the Viper is pretty slick. It deserves an evolution or a Mega.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it kind of almost deserves a baby. Like, Viper has a solid design. It doesn't necessarily need to evolve, although it would be nice for stats. But, like, it feels standalone, and like a baby Seviper, baby Zangoose to like flesh that out would be so good.
Oh, it'd be funny if like they had some way to like get into slap fights. Like there was a paddle, like where the rattle becomes later on like the Seviper, and like the claws are just like big pads with like no like sharpness to them.
Yeah, no
they
points
just, like,
or whatever.
Hit each other, you know. Oh, that's cute.
I like Seviper. Seviper is a solid Pokemon, but it does feel like it's lacking because it's a single stage, and I am overly critical of single stage Pokemon.
That's fair enough. All right, so what Pokemon do you think best matches your personality? Which is such a fun question because it's not what's your favorite.
Chris accidentally screened this one to make sure everything was working, so I asked my girlfriend before we started recording because I'm like, there's no way I'm answering this.
Yep.
So the answers that we've landed on.
Oh my God, we have a list. All right.
And there's 3 because it's really hard to like fully get a Pokemon's personality if it doesn't like have it very defined in like the anime. So sometimes it's really vague. One of them is really funny, and it's probably what I'm going with though. Alolan Golem. Alolan Golem is a grumpy and stubborn Pokemon, and apparently it's grumpy because it can't roll like Cantonian Golem because it has a cannon on its back.
And it's its own darn fault.
So it's a grumpy Pokemon, and it fits me. Otherwise, Scraggy, who's also grumpy and a little bit headstrong and stubborn.
Yeah, that's a good one.
There was a third one. Hang on, what was the third one? I like Grumpig.
Oh, Grumpig is a good one.
If you can think of good grumpy Pokemon, those will probably at least somewhat.
I love Grumpig.
Not like mean or angry, just grumpy. So like at one point people were like, "Oh, Primate." No, I'm not mean. I'm just angry sometimes.
You also don't like fighting.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. You like arguing. You don't like fighting.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think those are great. Yeah, I'm struggling. I want to say Electabuzz.
Okay.
I think Electabuzz is bombastic and a little showy and loud. And then when he opens his mouth, it's not what you think he's going to say. Because he doesn't say Electabuzz. He goes, blah, 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 according to the anime, of course.
Yeah.
The only part where we differ is that I love ketchup and he doesn't. It's an important difference. Sorry.
Yes.
Caught you off guard with that. But yeah, I really can't. Maybe you know what the other one was? Actually, I think this one fits better. Funny enough, they're pretty similar. Final answer: Raichu.
Raichu. Okay.
Because he's chubby and he thinks he's so much cooler than he actually is. I feel kinship. I do.
Okay.
I really do. But it's funny because like that kind of like I lose a little bit of like the self-degradation because Raichu just got 2 really sick mega forms too.
Yeah.
So,
that's okay though. You just because the megas exist doesn't mean you get to mega. You still got to have the stones.
That's true. And I don't.
Exactly.
Maybe some kidney stones. Do those work?
Right.
Hopefully not. All right. We got one more voicemail. We have one more. This one is from Sarah Amanda. No mystery there.
Hey GOCast, it's Sarah Amanda here. So I just wanted to say why I think the level up requirement tasks are so great. Like at first, I was really disappointed when they revealed how much XP is needed to get from 70 to 80. But the longer I thought about it, I realized, it doesn't matter what number they picked. It was kind of a lose-lose situation. Because if they actually had picked a number that was so huge, I didn't already have the XP laying around, then to like a casual, normal, whatever player, that number would just look astronomically impossible to them. So they just picked a number, however they decided to pick a number. But to make the leveling up experience kind of a equalizing experience for everybody, we have these long tasks that, you have to actually do. Most of them you can't really auto-complete ahead of time. I agree that the walkabout 7 days in a row is the most evil, because, a streak task is pretty evil, because you can lose your progress and just have to keep starting over and over again. But thankfully, it is the only one, and it's only 7 days. The other tasks, they just take a long time to do, but you'll get there someday. Like, walk 200 kilometers. If I walk 50 kilometers a week, it'll take me 4 weeks to do it. Maybe if I have that task, I'll be a little bit more motivated to walk a little bit more and get it done in 3 weeks or whatever. I kind of think I might have all this done by GoFest and I'll be a little sad, but, it is what it is. I'm glad there's no Go Battle League tasks because, I mean, you don't always have control over what's available. Yes, you were able to like challenge your friends and have them lose battles on purpose so you could get through that page, but that's probably not what they were wanting people to do.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you're stuck on a task and you just can't level up for whatever reason, like, I don't know, you're allergic to sending 500 gifts, then it's fine. Like, you're not missing out on anything. That's what I mean. Like, you can still catch the same Pokemon and you can still power them up just like everyone else. So, not the end of the world. But if I may be so bold to speak for the GOCast community, when you get to the level, I think 75 tasks to send the 500 gifts, we will be cheering so much for you guys. And I'm pretty sure most of us will be willing to do whatever we can to help, which is
receive gifts.
Look, send another one the next day. That's all. Peace. Sorry, Amanda.
Look, you know what? All I'm saying is it's no shade to Sarah Amanda and also to people who are really good at sending gifts. But I got a lot of people on my friends list that are worse at sending gifts than I am. And the ones that are better, I'm already best friends with, so I'm not sending you gifts anyways. So, look, I'm just saying that whenever I do go on my streaks of opening and sending gifts every day,
Yeah.
there's a lot of people that I sent gifts to like 2 or 3 days ago. They still haven't opened.
Oh my gosh.
And they have not sent me one.
Oh
so,
my gosh.
And I have like, my list is not maxed out. I have like, I don't know, 280 or something like that.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
285.
I got 415. I was just looking at that. Oh my God, dude.
Yeah, well, I know almost every single person on my list.
I used to, and then people keep changing their names, and then it's like, who are you anymore? Yeah.
So look, that's all I'm saying is that whenever I put effort into opening gifts, I always get to a bottleneck and have people who don't open my gifts, so I can't send.
You need to
more.
get more friends.
I do need apparently more friends.
Yeah. I love that every time that there's like a research task, or like at GoFest when there's a task or something in the research to send like 10 gifts, and then Kyle and I will do it, and then inevitably in 1 or 2 Discords I'll get a screenshot posted in a tag that's like, OMG, thanks for the gift.
See,
Sorry.
I open and send gifts infrequently enough that when I do open one, it's usually people don't like go, oh my God, until we hit a milestone. Like if I get to Ultra Friends and with somebody, then they send me there'll be a screenshot. They'll be like, oh my God, look what happened.
You know who's actually and this is true of us. You know who the worst at opening and sending gifts is content creators.
Oh yeah.
Like 100%. And you might think it's because, oh, well, they're interacting with fans and stuff like that, but I don't buy that. I really don't.
No. They're just not. They're just either they're only doing gifts with their locals.
Yeah.
For their lucky trades, or they're not doing it at all. Which I think it's the latter.
So Wild Area in person in Japan was this past weekend, and then there was the stamp rally this week as well, right? Mm-hmm. And I received 2 stamp gifts. And one of them was, by the way, thank you to both of you. You know who you are. But one of them was Steve, right? And so he sent that to me. I'm like, God, when was the last time we exchanged gifts? And it was like a year ago, maybe, or like 6 months ago, something like that. And
I mean, I'm not best friends with Steve because
you're not?
He doesn't open or send me gifts.
Oh, actually, I don't think
he did send me a gift though from Japan from the stamp.
Oh, did you get you got the stamp rally? Okay, cool.
Yeah,
cool.
I'm literally opening it right now.
Yep, I got that one, and thank you, BB, as well. Appreciate you very much.
Yes, I also sent me one as well.
Okay,
so,
good.
Oh
no,
anyways.
I'm best with Steve. We're good. Oh, bro's got a shiny Impidimp.
Oh, get out of here!
Come on, Steve.
It's been 2 hours. Well, I mean, he went to
the in-person one. He's had it for a while, but still,
makes sense. That's
hysterical.
Anyways, okay,
that's really funny.
We got more to do because we got to go. I got to go actually play the event. Chris has other things to do.
Yeah, I got a dog sit. Okay, so we've got emails. Go for it.
All right.
Oh, thank you, Sarah Amanda. Okay.
First emails from I Am Teaspoon. They said, hi, Chris and Kyle. I Am Teaspoon emailing again, but I'm mad because I missed the PokéPoll last week about what Pokemon would help you with your job. I have 2 answers. The easy one is a Pokemon to help me as I work for the railroad. My Pokemon would be Rhyperior. He would be perfect for digging holes, lifting rails, breaking rocks, and providing shade and water. He knows surf. However, my job, air quotes, as a dad is much harder than working on the railroad.
Mhm.
So Blissey would be my choice. It can cook, clean, take care of my kids when I'm at work, and can spread happiness and positive feelings. Dang it, that's too good of an answer. Come on.
That is a very good answer.
The answer for this week's PokéPoll would easily be Gardevoir or any psychic type Pokemon that would be able to manipulate the jury.
Oh, this is for
Devious, I know.
the legal representation question.
Yeah, because this email's from last week, which means these are from the previous two Poképolls.
Yeah, so this is like 3 weeks old, I think. Yeah.
Well, the first one, the Rhyperior comment, is 3 weeks old.
Yeah.
Awesome question about what starter Pokemon would be yours based on where you grew up. However, if you have the ability to pick a Pokemon, you shouldn't have to pick one that would blend in. So similar to Kyle, I also grew up next to a cemetery and in Florida close to beaches. So Sandygast would be one of three. Second, Sandile for the alligators that I lived so close to. I know, hard choice between Fuecoco and Totodile, but they're traditional starters.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, I agree. Third, I'm going with Shinx, as Florida is the lightning capital of the world. Is that true? I didn't know that.
I don't know.
I'm going to believe you. I'm going to choose to believe you. I feel like he would work as a mascot for a theme park, which I often visited as a kid. Overall, wonderful questions, and thanks for filling my week with something to listen to. I am Teaspoon out.
So the internet says that it's Lake Maracaibo in Venezuela. That's the lightning capital of the world. But I've been to Orlando a couple of times, and I don't know. I don't know. It's a good claim. Gosh, yeah. Gardevoir as legal representation would be great. Because why would a Gardevoir ever lead you astray? Ever.
Sure.
It's like having an Audino go up there and do it. It's like, no, it's just, they're just right. Yep. Thank you again. I am Teaspoon. Thank you very much. I'm going to take the next one. This next one's from Lemurio. And they said, hello, Chris and Kyle. I remembered you saying on the last show that you may not be having an episode on the week of Halloween. It just says Halloween. That's very funny. Halloween. And that's how we feel about it. I enjoyed your mentioning of the hilarious and somewhat absurd texts that are on Pokemon cards, some of which, for example, Lantern, Candle, not fish, are also a little bit disturbing. I went through a few to get in the Halloween spirit and I found one that I think would maybe the most fun of all subtexts. It's not scary, but it's a wow. So that's a little unexpected. Weird. I thought you might enjoy guessing which Pokemon that is in Pokemon Go. This text refers to, say it with me, kids, who's that Pokemon? This Pokemon is popular amongst the elderly. The vibration of its humps are good for massages. Here's a small hint. It is the final stage evolution of a 3-stage evolution Pokemon, and it is at least in part, a water type.
Oh, great. The second most common type.
Yeah.
It's very helpful.
So what do you think?
Oh, no.
I don't want to read further. I'm sure the answer's there.
I have not. I mean, I read further like last week, but I've already forgotten. I have no guess because I am notoriously one of the worst in the world at these. I forget what Pokemon exist all the time.
Yeah, I do too. It said humps. I was like, Camerupt, but it says three-stage evolution and water type. Not Barbarical either.
Like Swampert? Does Swampert have humps on its back? No. Popular amongst elderly.
I don't know. Does Tadbulb only has one evolution, right? Into Bellybolt?
Yeah.
And that's electric.
What
right?
about like Timpole?
Doesn't that only have 2 evolutions or do they have 3?
Well, it's the third evolution.
Timpole does?
Yeah.
Yeah, it has 3 stages. And it only had 2.
So whatever the third evolution is that's escaping me right now is the frog with the really round body parts.
Oh, with like all the warts on it and stuff.
Makes me slightly uncomfortable.
All right, I have no guess. We'll lock that in. Here's a small hint, blah, blah, blah. If you guess Seismitoad, you're right.
Yeah.
Ah!
That was what it said. I literally was just typing it in to go to be like, wait, what's this Pokemon's name again?
Oh, this is funny.
I did it.
It's
a miracle.
If you did not guess Seismitoad, you were a normal person who does not think about getting massaged by amphibious Pokemon.
I swear, by the way, I did not read ahead.
I swear.
That's no one's going to believe me. But
Good for you. I believe you. Because you're terrible at lying. So
I'm also terrible at these games. So
there you go.
I take my wins where I get them.
Happy Halloween. I am dressing as Gengar to sing with some kids at a spooky concert. They are like 7, but we are about the same height. So it's actually accurate if Gengar likes singing so many Frozen and K-pop harmonies. All hail Guzzlord on his honor. Eat all the candy, Lemurio.
Okay.
I love that. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
The next one is from Kali What, and they said, "Hi, Chris and Kyle. I'll keep this short. I was checking out my platinum medal stats and noticed I've been in gyms for a whopping 150,000 hours. What?
Holy.
So what's the medal you're most proud of or surprised by? Happy leveling up, Kali What." Oh, no.
Easy answer for me.
I know what your answer is.
Eggs, baby.
It's eggs. I don't have anything that, like, I'm proud of in medals.
Oh, I suppose, you know what, actually, Kyle? This isn't impressive amongst our sphere of people, but I think it's going to be impressive to the general populace. Your Sightseer medal.
Mine's not that high, but hang on, which one is this? Is this Sightseer?
It's right. It's the one after the sub.
I'm at 4,308.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm at 9,500.
Well, I mean, you also travel too. Like,
I
not just
travel
for
for
Go,
work.
but you also travel for work as well.
Yeah, I do. I suppose.
But like,
that's
I haven't
true.
been to LA. I haven't been to Vegas. Well, I've been to LA, but not for more than 36 hours.
Yeah.
Vegas, you know.
Oh,
you went to Jersey.
I always forget about the Ultra Beast event.
Yeah.
I might actually have to change the sites here. That's pretty good. But for me, I'll just go with my egg hatching 22,158.
What's your no, see, this is so hard because we travel in circles of people that are way too accomplished.
Oh, I know.
So I look at this and I'm like, oh, that's not actually that much.
I know.
No, I'm just completely skewed towards the absurd.
Yeah, 100%. Our frame of reference
like, I've
is
got about
completely
5,000 evolutions on my scientist medal.
That's pretty good.
So, like, that's pretty okay.
That's
but I know people who have
good.
like 20,000 plus.
No,
so
I only have 3,700. I don't know, man. I'm gonna. Oh my gosh, my collector medal is at a clean number of 274,300. Wow. I'm going with my eggs though. That's what I'm sticking with. 22K. Come on, Kyle, pick it up. Hurry up.
I'm gonna say my Rising Star medal. Because while I know way too many people who have like done a raid for every single Pokemon that's ever been a raid, I'm at 251 and the platinum is only 150.
That's pretty good.
And so I feel that's pretty good considering I don't actively choose to do new raids.
And again, they should have a list.
I would bet that you are over 300. You might be over 400.
Is that the one that looks like Lugia?
No, it's the one that looks like Mewtwo.
One that looks like Mewtwo.
Mewtwo, Electabuzz, and then I think it's a Golem behind it.
Oh,
with a red dot on it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. 364.
Oh, okay. Not actually nearly as much as I thought. So that's
you said over 300. You said 364.
Yeah. Well, you said over 300, maybe 400.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess. Yeah. Perfect. Okay, cool. Well, there you go, Kali. What?
That's at 150,000 hours in gyms is crazy.
That's pretty nutty spaghetti.
I hope for your sake you live somewhere where nobody ever kicks you out of gyms and you just get to flood your gyms with Pokemon.
Yeah.
That would be impossible where I live. Absolutely impossible.
Could you read the Artemis Dragon email since Kali's was so short?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Next one from Artemis Dragon is, "Hey fellas, Artemis Dragon here, and I've got a few tidbits for you. Insert clever title here. The first is a golden oldie inspired by what I've seen while playing recently. Could you re-explain why Pokemon like Slacking do not make great gym defenders? Because I know that huge CP looks really good, as it probably is the highest CP of any Pokemon you have, but it's really not what you want if you are the type to help your team make a defensive squad of defenders. As we OGs know, CP doesn't equal a Pokemon's true strength in any capacity." Well, we'll stop there and answer that. The first reason is that the only fast move it knows is Yawn, and Yawn deals 0 damage, just like Splash does for Magikarp, for example, and it generates energy. So it does let you get to your charge moves, but it's very, very bad.
The second reason is that it's mono-normal type.
Okay, well, you know what? Second reason is mono-normal type, but that's not actually a good reason because Chansey is a really good defense gym defender. The second reason is actually large CP is not that good for defending gyms, because the way that the CP degradation is calculated is based on how much CP it has, and the higher its max CP is, the faster it degrades. So if you put a 3,500 CP Pokemon in a gym, within 24 hours, it will be at like 1,000.
Yeah.
But if you put a 1,500 or 2,000 CP Pokemon in a gym, after 24 hours, it'll be at like 1,000. So it will still take 2 or 3 fights to get knocked out.
Yeah.
And it's just better that way. That's why in a lot of scenarios, a high-level Chansey can be more annoying and defend a gym longer than a high-level Blissey can. So fun little bits for the people who will want to min-max their gyms in that way.
Mm-hmm.
The next part, they said, more gym stuff. What would you like to see updated with a gym system from a free-to-play and pay-to-play experience? Gyms are boring, outdated, not engaging, and toxic depending on who you ask or even where you live. So I'd like for them to change that. And if we're being honest, I don't think we'd ever see another way to earn Pokecoins outside of gyms after they quietly remove them from a beta task system in 2020. But here we are, and I hope a solid gym revamp that encompasses the embodiment of fun and engagement becomes a thing. Let me join a gym if my friend is in there and there's an open slot. Yeah, that'd be cool.
That'd be sweet.
Oh, it's so hard. It's so hard to update gyms. Like, the whole system needs complete change from the ground up, first off.
They just need to remove it for a while and then bring it back. Like, put placeholders in for raids, but remove the gym portion for a little while. And then just introduce something completely different.
Do you just give everybody in the world 50 Pokecoins a day for the for the future?
You just discontinue it, or for that period of time you not discontinue it indefinitely, but just for that period of time, or for while it's down, there's a daily free research task you have to do that gives you the coins.
Yeah. I think the idea of holding the gyms is outdated and is the part that is probably the worst for the current system.
Yeah.
The fact that you need to be dependent on who else is playing in your area, that they're a different team, and that you stay in the gym long enough for it to matter. It's too many layers. And I feel like reworking it so that just interacting with the gym on a daily basis is enough to get your reward.
Yeah.
And like that's a very broad description of how to change it, but I think that's the direction it really needs to go in.
I mean, there would be so much more value if it was like if you hold this gym, it pays out at the end of every single day.
Yes, but no, because then you get people who get more angry when they get kicked out of a gym.
Then that's just the way it is.
Or you have to like collude with your community and just say, hey, this is my gym, that's your gym, and we don't ever kick you out. And
people do this already. But this would be a simpler version of that. They don't get their coins for it because unless they do and they say, hey, that gym is yours, this gym is mine. Every day at 11 p.m. we knock each other out and swap.
Yeah, but that requires like significant coordination.
Yeah, what I'm saying
if it's just a default reward, I think the system just owning a gym as team instinct is a problem. Like, I think that is the fundamental problem with the system.
I think that anytime anybody on Team Valor leaves the gym that they were defending, I should get those coins.
Yeah.
Yep, I should get like 500,000 coins for free every single day. Yep, something like that. There's your solution, Kyle. You don't seem happy about it, but there's your solution.
The last one they said is a bittersweet harvest. After talking to a friend about this issue, what else should candy be used for? As of now, we need candy to power up Pokemon, power up max moves, and use adventure effects. I doubt anyone uses adventure effects sparingly because of how detached it is from normal gameplay, or even max moves. Debatable. So with there only being 3 uses for candy, there's not really much of a point for something that most never use at any given point. Essentially, candy is just Stardust without universal functionality, because unlike Stardust, you're locked to only using it for that one Pokemon or Pokemon family, whereas Stardust has unlimited potential. Something is off here. Peace, guys. Artemis Dragon, Sticker Gifter. I don't necessarily agree with that take personally.
I don't either. I think it has a very important role.
Yeah, I think that candy being unique to the Pokemon is an important limiting factor in the game to stop everything from kind of being cascading out of control.
Yeah.
And at a certain point, it will no longer be an issue, and that's okay. At a certain point, systems in video games very often exist to create a barrier that eventually the goal is it's no longer a problem.
Yes.
I can't think of an immediate example right now, but it is very common all the time.
The common examples, if you think about games like Castlevania or Metroid, right? Where like you come up to some sort of a cliff to a room that you want to go to, but it's too high for you to reach. And you go to the next room over and you learn how to double jump, and then you come back and now you can double jump up to that ledge. And ledges like that in the future no longer are impassable. They're all passable for free.
And I have a little bit more like of an amorphous example. You're playing Minecraft. You need iron. You need hundreds of iron. You want to make you want to make pistons, you want to make armor, you need a pickaxe, you have to go mine it. That is a significant time sink. It's an investment in your time. And then afterwards, you find a villager, you make an iron farm, and now you have a literal unlimited number of iron. You have more iron than you can ever use.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't devalue the system before you got to that point.
Yeah.
And I think that that's an important part of the game for sure.
So I agree. I think there's another very, very important role that the infinitely stacking candy use that you probably don't use anymore serves. And it's I think arguably one of the most important things in mobile games, especially like the one like this, is that it is a big number that goes up. And that sounds silly, but I'm dead serious.
A lot of people like it. And then of course the important thing to remember is it's not always for you.
Yeah, exactly right. Some people are like, I love that I have 25,000 EV candy. Some people are like that, you know? So
yeah, makes them feel good that they've gotten to that point, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
It's not for me. Not going to be very clear. Don't care at all. But it's not a downside.
I agree. So anyway, thank you very much, Artemis Dragon. Appreciate the email. The multiple levels to it. Thank you. We have one more email here. This one's from Zachary, and they said, "Hey, GOCast. I'm a regular listener to all your podcasts and was hoping for some input. I'm a returning player that started back up in 2021. I enjoy hearing about your seasonal and weekly self-assigned challenges. It's inspired me to set my own goals and challenges. My biggest challenge, though, has always been to remain a free-to-play player. You made the same mistake twice. Player, pay payer. It's something I started as and always wanted to continue until recently. My FOMO for the golden and silver bottle caps has been the biggest hurdle to date. I was able to resist the golden one, but now I'm so tempted to just cave and grab the upcoming silver one. What do you think? Should I keep up my sobriety and resist the silver bottle cap, or splurge for once for the pay-to-win item? I wonder how many free players are left these days. I also need help with understanding how I encounter a shiny Farfetch that ran for me. I was so bummed and shocked when this happened. See screenshot attached. Is this a new feature now that shinies can run? Any guesses as to why this happened? Final thought, as I had a fun new feature idea for Pogo, there should be trading centers set up around towns and game. This could be a place where people go and can deposit something they want to trade and can list a looking for feature. This would allow for some more connections and interactions. I have multiple people in my friends list that live in my town, but I don't know them enough to make trades. Lucky friends especially, it would be cool to leave something to trade at the center and then come back for it after a trade agreement is reached. Both people would have to go in person to deposit their trade, but would allow for some different times of day and wouldn't require to actually meet up. Thanks. Shiny vibes all. Okay. Couple of things here. There's three things here. First of all, the trading center, like extra building thing we've talked about in the past, the shiny Farfetch question, and then the should I spend money if I've resisted this entire time and I'm proud about not spending money.
Yeah.
Some of these are hard questions. The shiny Farfetch'd one, it depends on how you encountered the Pokemon. Some shinies can run. The ones that do not run are like the legendaries that you encounter in raids, unless you literally drop all of your balls. But if you hit one, you'll catch it. Shinies in the wild can run.
Shinies from research can't run.
Shinies from research can't run
in general.
But in the wild, they can run.
Yeah.
Yep. So there.
Shinies from raids can also run.
Yeah, if you drop all your Pokeballs.
If it's not a legendary.
Oh yeah,
just to be clear.
Correct.
So if you find a shiny from a mega raid and you don't catch it, like you have to genuinely catch it. It's not a free catch.
Yep.
I mean, I'm not opposed to the idea of like a trading center and stuff. I know why they don't have it in the game, but I really like the idea.
Yeah.
Especially for like lucky friends and stuff that maybe you're not going to get to see very frequently, or maybe you only know because you added them because you did a raid together. You didn't even meet them in person. You just know they were at the raid within 100 feet of you or something.
Yeah.
I have several people on my friends list like that. No idea who they are, but I know I'm by them. But of course, they want you to physically interact with people. Like, at least that's what they say they regularly want. So,
yep.
As for the FOMO, this is the hardest part for me because as somebody who spends a lot of money on Go, the bottle caps aren't even the biggest FOMO that I've ever felt as somebody who buys all of the things.
What was the biggest FOMO for you, Kyle?
I think ticketed events are far bigger FOMO.
Yep.
Like buying a global GoFest ticket is far, far more pressure than buying the battle pass to get the bottle cap. By a lot.
Yeah.
Or
uniquely for us, not being able to go to in-person events.
Yeah, well, I'm just trying to be like reasonable because
trying to normalize it.
Not everyone has thousands of dollars to travel somewhere. So
yeah.
But like if I could not buy a global ticket, or if I could not have bought or gotten the wild area ticket, which we did get for free, so it's worth mentioning, I would feel FOMO for that, and that would compel me to spend money.
Yeah.
So I unfortunately don't have any more great advice except to say that you resisted the better one. So don't cave to the worse one just because it exists. Because the golden one will come back eventually.
The golden one, yeah.
And if you do want to cave, go buy the golden one. Like, come on.
Yeah,
we can do it. We can do it.
I guess the only thing I'm going to add to this, I do agree with Kyle pretty much across the board. Who are you being paid to play for? If you're only doing it for yourself and you are the only person that you're beholden to, and if you can justify it in your head as to why there's a change of behavior, then go for it, right? That should be fine. But if it truly is important to you that you stay free to play, then stick with that discipline and keep going.
Yeah.
Right.
And you know what? It really boils down to a lot of people like to say to everyone else that I am free to play. Like genuine, they don't have to put an asterisk. There's no caveats.
Yep.
And that's cool. Like that's how you want to play. That's what makes you feel better about the game.
Yep.
Awesome. But if that is not, well, then you kind of have at least a little bit of your answer.
Yeah. It should be fine. So there you go. Thank you very much, Zachary, for sending in your email with several topics. Appreciate it. All right. If you'd like to send us an email, just like these fine folks did, you can by sending it to mail@gocastpodcast.com. Our voicemail line is 262-586-7717. Visit our website for all things GoCast at GoCastPodcast.com. Follow us on X and Threads and Instagram at GoCast Podcast. Please, if you're watching on YouTube, hello YouTube, how you doing? Please subscribe. If you haven't checked it out, please go check out our YouTube. There's a video version of the podcast there. Come see our faces and see if we're what you think we look like. Somebody left a comment that said, "Hey, I've been listening for a long time. Finally watched a video. You two look exactly like I expected," which is the first time.
That is the first time.
Yeah, normally
actually.
people walk up to us like, "What? What's going on here?" So yeah, go check us out? ? And by that I mean our YouTube, please. Oh my God. If you'd like to help support the show monetarily and get access to our Patreon exclusive Discord, and then, get your answers read on, PokéPoll and all that stuff more frequently, you can do so via Patreon. Patreon is a service where you can kind of like give a monthly pledge of any amount that you'd like. For us, though, we have a minimum $1 to get access to the Patreon exclusive Discord. So again, that's Patreon. That's via, that is Patreon. It's spelled Patreon. And then follow that with a .com. And then if you would like to, a / GOCast podcast in the spaces, or just Google us. You'll find us. I promise. And speaking of patrons, it's my turn to do the Elite Trainer Tier patrons. So shout out to our Elite Trainer Tier patrons. This would be a good show to see if I'm actually recovering from being sick. All right. Big thank you to Bo, Daniel, Lori, Michael, Ozzy, Arkham, Marvin, Mimi, Sforza, Usui, and Ryan, Thayer, Jason, Justin, Charles, Mottersley, William, Brandon, Ethan, Steven, Nick, our favorite listener, Drew 2, Camo, The Ugly Rock, Jigget, Victoria, Sarah Lore, Memorandums, Nabil, Tish, Jigget, Matthew, Don, John, Paul, Micah, Sean, Dave, Nessical, Purple Lobo, Nurglefon, Beta Ski, Cyprian, Don Fear the Turtle, Jed, Everdark, Raven, Luis, and Cole Bisado. Thank you so much for your generous support and for helping us keep the digital lights on, amongst other things. If you'd like to help out the show in another way, please consider leaving us a review. It's free and it is immensely important for us. So please and thank you. Okay, we got to set some goals and then we're out of here. It is the Into the Wild event. Well, it's the Wild Area event. Wild Area event. And then that's pretty much it. I mean, I know there's something happening next week, but that's really going to be the focus for our goals here. Let's be real. So what are you looking to do?
I got to do my 7 routes for this week. I really want to have them done so I don't have to worry about it ever again.
Nice. Okay.
I want to finish the Wild Area Battle Pass to 100 to the bottle cap because I have not done my weekly tasks. So I was only at like level 30 this morning.
Oh, okay.
And I want 5 shinies of any kind. I got 1 right now. So
what is it?
A Hoot.
Oh, okay.
Which is my first one ever, which is crazy.
You don't have a New Year's one?
Nope. I got the hats, but I could not get one with the shiny. I tried.
Really? Okay.
Mm-hmm. It was sad. So there you go.
This will be the year.
I'm not crazy with my goals like Chris is about to be, by the way.
Shiny Impodim, Shiny Grimmsnarl, Shiny Beware with a cape, and do my routes and then finish the battle pass. 55 burgers, 55 fries, 55...
I guarantee you Chris will get one of these shinies. And it's not the one he wants.
That's optimistic. Which one do you think I want out of these 3?
The Beware.
Stop it. Get out of my head. The Beware is cool. It's really cool. I got to tell you, man, good. I've done a couple of them this morning, remote. I really like the outfit. It's cute. It is a little weird that the symbol of its oppression is on its scarf, the Pokeball. Very strange. But also, dude, like it's a little squish, but man, Payback hits real hard. Yeah. So I needed some people for sure. But anyway, that's it for us. Thank you so much for listening all the way through. We will see you next week for episode 348. Good luck on your Wild Area. Hopefully this is up tomorrow for you to listen to on your Sunday. Let's see how that works out. And we'll see you next time. Until then, shiny vibes, all the good stuff. Bye-bye.
Bye.